Yeah, man. Hey, you're watching Mile High Minute. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for having me.
Mile High Minute, #1 podcast in the universe. We live in Arizona, man, just outside of Phoenix with Fly. What's the word?
Hey, what's up, man? It's your boy Lost Flyer. Hey, R&B extraordinaire.
Hell yeah, man. I appreciate you for coming on the show.
Hey, man. Thank you for having me, man.
Of course, man. Shout out Phoenix, shout out Arizona, Denver to Arizona, man. But let's just get right into the interview, man, to your story. Where are you originally from?
I'm originally from Rockford, Illinois, so about an hour and a half outside of Chicago, one of the bigger cities and everything. So, you know, that's originally where I'm from. I moved out here about 5 years ago. So, you know, just been doing my thing out here, you know, in the R&B like hip hop wave, you know, like that and stuff. So, singer-songwriter.
Hell yeah, man. I appreciate you for tapping in, man. Shout out Phoenix, shout out Arizona as a whole, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah, man. It's a nice scene out here, man. It's growing. So, it's cool to be out here.
Yeah. When I talk to a lot of people, they kind of compare it to Denver in a lot of ways, you know what I'm saying? You know, they say it's a big city, you got a lot of your major sports teams, but people feel like it's kind of overlooked or slept on.
Yeah.
When you look at the rap industry as a whole, how do you feel about the Phoenix scene?
I think like I said, man, it's growing and stuff. You know, they do like, you know, the hip hop festival every year and stuff, so that's growing. Yeah, people are doing more shows and stuff. Like from when I moved out here 5 years ago, there was like really not a scene, or it was only just like, you know, like some Hispanic rappers and stuff. But now, with more people coming in and stuff, it's definitely growing.
Starting to grow.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Okay, well let's dive into your life a little bit. So you're originally from Chicago or Illinois, I should say?
Illinois, yeah, Rockford, Illinois.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was life like out there?
Man, life out there, man, it was interesting. I think that's what you know, grew me into how I am now, being you know, tough and then like, you know, determined, not taking nothing, you know, like that, because you always gotta watch your back out there. Right. And stuff like that, and then you always got people that are, you know, wanting to put you down to, you know, get up, you know, on their own and stuff like that.
Right, yeah.
You know, like my dad say, you know, it's like, I guess, crabs in a bucket, you know, people trying to pull, you know, down and stuff. But, you know, it's cool though, because like, you know, it teaches you a lot, you know. Like, I feel like you mature a lot more out there, because I mean, like in Illinois in general, there's gun violence and stuff. So where I'm from, there was a lot of gun violence.
Really?
And stuff.
Even outside of Chicago?
Yeah, man. My at one point in time, my city was like number 2 and 3 of like the highest like gun violence for like its like radius or whatever. Like
in Illinois or in like that region?
In like the whole U.S.
Damn.
Yeah.
And was that like on like a per capita basis?
Yeah,
or like
per capita.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, so you know it's crazy, and you gotta really watch who you trust.
Right.
So yeah, so.
Would you say it's kind of similar to Chicago, where it's a lot of the same problems with like a lot of the same gangs and stuff, or what would you say is kind of the?
I would say it's more or less like people like trying to get away from Chicago, but that life didn't escape them, so like they brought it to, you know, Rockford, where I'm from and stuff, and then like other people want to be, you know, like that life and stuff too, so. You just get that. It's a lot of like senseless violence out there. At least in Chicago, you get more like gang stuff, and there you get more like tit for tat type of stuff. But then they like hitting the wrong people and stuff. Yeah, some of that too. You know.
Man, I can see that even happening in Denver, where it's like you'll see people move up to the north, Thorns, Arvada, wherever. It's like, yeah, it might not be Denver, but you still got people kind of like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess you could say the streets never really leave them. They try, but yeah, that's crazy.
Exactly, yeah.
What do you feel like is the, you know, to kind of go deeper into it, what do you feel like is the root cause to a lot of gun violence in Illinois? From your perspective?
I think it's poverty, lack of like education, as far as like putting emphasis on education. A lot of people have like hoop dreams or like football dreams, and then when that doesn't work out, you know, it's like, what do I have, you know, because that's all they've been working for all their life, you know. Like even myself, like sports was all I knew. Like I played like probably like 6, 7 sports and stuff.
What was your favorite?
Basketball and then track.
Okay.
I was a hooper, and then like
You played high school and stuff too?
yeah, I played in high school and stuff, and then I eventually switched to track when I was because I was riding the bench. So it was just like it's just like what's the point, And then turned out I got a much better in track, so it was like I was going to state for that and stuff, and then potentially like running in college and stuff. So it was just like why not do that instead.
What specific? I wasn't really in track.
Events they call it. Yeah. So like the 200 and 400, then I did like the relays and stuff. Okay. So I was like the anchor, or I started off. Those are like the fast people who do that and stuff. So yeah. So.
And you said you almost went to college for it, or what happened?
Yeah. So I ended up going walked on and stuff, but it just ended up not working out and stuff. Me and the coaches have disagreements and everything like that. So. And then it's funny because that's actually what led me into going into music and stuff, because I was writing music in high school. I even did a few beats for people and stuff, but then I was just like, yo, I think I could do a better job than these folks, and stuff. So then I started writing and everything, and then like once I gave up sports completely, I kind of was just like, I was lost in college. I was just like, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. And then one of my professors pulled me to the side because I had like stopped going to class and stuff. And
what college were you going to?
Southern Illinois.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so I was I was deep in the South, bro, like just forest and everything. And so
forest?
It's basically it's like in a forest preserve or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very beautiful out there and stuff. Yeah.
How far down from South is that, from like Chicago? And
like 6 hours, bro.
Oh,
so it was like, because I wanted to go to ASU. That was my original thing, to come out here originally. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But then tuition was expensive and stuff like that. So I was like, what's the farthest way I can go for cheap? And that's what it was. So 6 hours.
In-state. What made you want to go far away? You just kind of wanted something new, get away from...
I knew I wanted to get away from all that and stuff. Yeah. I knew since like in high school, like that was my thing. Like I never felt safe back home and stuff like that. So I was just like, let me go. And then, why not see what else is out there and stuff. And it was the best decision, man.
So, went to Southern Illinois. Did you like end up graduating, or how long were you going?
Yeah, I ended up graduating 4 years. I mean, shoot, got lucky, bro. Because like, yeah, I got my bachelor's. I originally at one point was on academic probation. So got lucky, turned that around. Yeah, way too much, bro. Way like every weekend and stuff and everything. So yeah, but yeah, so that's where the music came in at and stuff. Found the passion out there and stuff. Was recording with one of my homies, Zay. He was like the first person to ever let me record like on his equipment. So that was forever grateful for him for that and stuff. Then I was working with one of my homies, Shank. Because he went to school for audio and stuff, and then that's when I met my homie Steve Nice, the dude that retweeted, shared that story. Yeah. So then that's where that connection was made, was back in college. So me and him been working together. Yeah. So me and him been working together for like 7 years on music and stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Dope. So you graduated. What did you major in?
Information systems. So computers, IT.
And then when did you decide you were going to move to Arizona at that point?
So it wasn't until probably like my around Christmas time in my first semester of my senior year, because I had got a job offer in Kansas City, and then realized Kansas City had like the same like climate, and I was like, that's not what I'm looking for. So I turned that down and was just like, I'm just gonna make the move to Arizona. Had no job lined up, no nothing. I was my aunt and uncle stay out here, so
basically your whole life has it been out here?
I think since I was like in middle school, they had been out here, so I came and visited with them and stuff. That's when I fell in love with Arizona. Was when I visited them in high school. It was just like
nice and warm.
Yeah, I was like, one day I want to move out here, So so then I moved out here. I say with like $500 to my name, no job, sleeping on the floor in my cousin's bedroom and stuff, and then just working, man. Just working. I got lucky, got a job in IT and stuff, because a lot of people don't start out in their major. They're working at like Walmart or something like that to start off. I got lucky, and then that's where I actually, the place that we're recording at right now, my homie Jeremy, I met him at my very first job, and he's just been like one of my right-hand mans out here, man, just looking out for me when it comes to music, anything I need. Like, literally, we're doing the interview at his house, you know. He was like, oh, man, that would be great, you know. So, yeah, I've been very lucky.
Oh, yeah, man. Okay, so you moved, you went to Southern Illinois, got your degree, moved out to Arizona with like $500.
Yep.
Couldn't find a job at first? Or
yeah, at first. No, I struggled for like 3 months.
Yeah, and then you got lucky. You said you found a job within your degree.
Yeah.
What I love about that is a lot of people, I feel like, use, because I'm in college right now too.
Okay.
And I feel like a lot of people, college isn't for everyone.
Oh no, yeah,
that's hands down
not.
For sure. But I feel like a lot of people's biggest excuses, oh, you know, I spent all this money and then I ended up working a restaurant job or whatever. And yeah, I can see that, but I also feel like if you actually put in the effort and actually just try to apply yourself to, you know, a job within your field, I'm sure you'll have a better opportunity to find a job within your career field. You know
no, definitely. And another thing that's very important is before you go off to school, you gotta like figure out, like, is this job the future? You know, like, will there be jobs with this? How hard is it to, you know, try and get jobs and stuff like that with it? So, you know, that with IT, you know, IT is not going anywhere. You know, computers is it's future. So that's, you know, that's why I went into it. There's money in it and stuff. So, you know, that's why I ended up getting lucky. I do have friends who, you know, went to school for different degrees that aren't working.
Yeah,
you know,
some are going to be tougher.
Yeah, because some is just tougher to get into, you know, and then you gotta, some of it is networking and just, you know, word of mouth, you know, interning and stuff. So, yeah, that's what it is. You know, people don't realize, you know, yeah, you got a degree, but you still have to grind. You still have to, you know, network. You still have to talk to people, you know, and stuff like that.
Make it happen.
Yeah.
Okay. What was, I know you kind of said that's kind of when the music career started, but like, what inspired you to start getting into music, or how did that kind of transpire?
Okay, yeah. So when I was in high school, what got me into like writing music was just that, you know, I was going through some stuff, and I actually ran into J. Cole.
You ran into him just on the
not ran into ran into his music and stuff.
Oh, okay.
No, that's not actual J. Cole. No, but like I ran into, you know, J. Cole's music, and like before then, you know, when you think of like hip hop, at that time it seemed like it was only about like clubs, you know, popping bottles, stuff like that, money. But J. Cole, like, I know there's other conscious rappers obviously, but at this time I really needed that.
No, he's definitely one of the best lyricists.
Yeah, and he was just straight up, you know, just speaking about his life, and I was just like, dang, you know, you can just do that, you know, that's crazy. You can just do that with music. So, you know, so that's what got me to start like writing, you know, music out and stuff. Like I was just doing just straight rap back then and everything like that and stuff. So that's kind of, you know, what got me into like wanting to just try it, you know, and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, that's dope. What would you say is like your genre, your sound? You know, because after the music review, I was getting a lot of melodic flow. What I liked about yours is I felt like you put extra time and attention on like making a quality product.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, a lot of times, you know, I'll do a review and I'll hear, okay, the beat's hard, but you could tell like whoever engineered this or whoever, you know, tried to mess with his voice on this, didn't, you know, there's either no type of perfecting on it or it just don't sound right. But with yours, I felt like it was real melodic. It was different and unique. You weren't trying to be like everyone else, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly, yeah. And
it had like it was kind of like a positive message, something you could vibe with, something like a lot of people can relate to. So what would you say your genre is, or like, do you feel like you're pretty versatile? Like, how do you feel about you?
I would like to say I'm versatile and stuff. This year I definitely been going for more like an R&B wave, but not just regular R&B. Like I've been trying different styles. So like when I did Black Widow, that was like a trap R&B, like, you know, people were like, you know, people like heard it and, you know, it was like, how did you make, people literally like, how did you make an R&B song on like a New York beat? And I'm just like, bro, I don't know, I just felt it, and just was like, at that time I was going through what I was writing about. Yeah, thank you, appreciate it. But yeah, so I was just like, you know, let me do that. Then I have a song called Over It, that's just like straight legit R&B. I have a song called Love Interest that's coming out that I was playing for you. That's just like R&B pop, you know. So like, even when I like just focus on a genre, I don't want to just put myself in that box, you feel me? So because I love all different type of music. Like if you look at my like playlist and stuff, it's everything, you know. It's not just all of the, you know, just like a little baby or, you know, the baby, you know, or just like straight like just R&B in it, you know. It's versatile.
Okay.
You know, so like definitely R&B up front, but like hip hop, because I can definitely rap and stuff like that. You know, I'm not gonna say like I'm the greatest rapper or whatever. You know, like when I want something like that, I bring in features, you know, like that. You know, like I put in what I put in, but then I tell people go crazy. Like if you go even harder than me, that's fine. So that means you brought your A game. Because when I bring in features, because when I bring in features, it's because I like them and I want to showcase them. I want when somebody else hears that person, be like, I need to go check them out too, you know, like dang, you know. So that's kind of, you know, how I do it. But yeah, I would say like R&B, rap, like a Tory Lanez type of thing. Definitely like Tory Lanez and stuff. And then like even the Weeknd comparison that you gave me, bro, like that means a lot to me. Even though, you know, people say that's like my second favorite singer. My first is Usher.
Okay.
But the Weeknd is my second favorite, so it always blows my mind when, you know, people say that, because it's just like
we all get influenced, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when you get compared, or you know what I'm saying, to like the greats, that shit feels good.
Yeah, so it's just like, you know, dang, you know. So it's funny because people be like, so who do you sound like? And I, you know, now lately I've been like, apparently the Weeknd, you know. It's like I've been getting that a couple times now, you know, before. So it's cool.
Hell yeah, man. Okay. What do you got coming up? You got any shows, tapes? Or actually, before we get into that, real quick, since you brought up like the rappers in Arizona, do y'all be having like blogs or anyone post like top Arizona rappers lists or anything like that?
You'll get it every now and then. There's a thing, there's a page called like the Arizona Baddies Club. They just dropped like they're like first freshmen, like Arizona lists and stuff like that and stuff.
I think I follow them.
Okay. So yeah, I know they'd be working with like a ton of different people, so I know that they got a list out here and stuff for that and everything. One of my homies, Merrill Productions, he does it's called the ESMR Revengers. He does a Saturday review every Saturday, where he just where you submit your music to his Gmail, and then he'll go and just, you know, give honest reviews and stuff. I've been on the show a couple times and stuff. It's a great vibe, you know, because you can live chat too, so other people are giving you reviews as well too, or people are hitting you up like, bro, let's link, you know, like that and shit. So it's real nice.
Oh yeah. Okay, man. What do you have coming out? You got any shows, tapes, music, albums, anything?
Yeah. So right now, I have a new song that's gonna be dropping soon called Love Interest. It's gonna be have a music video with it and everything. I am gearing up for EP pretty soon here, probably dropping either at the end of the year or early next year and stuff. And then I'll have one. I already have another one written on top of that. Right now I'm just doing EPs and stuff, because, you know, it's just like you know, just getting it out and everything. But yeah, I'm definitely looking to, you know, just start working with people and everything. But as far as shows, I really don't have nothing big. One of my homies actually, his name's Stony Deluxe. He's a producer. Yeah. Him and my homie Zay, they just dropped a project called Daytona 602. So they're looking in December.
Does that have to do with like 602 Byron?
No, just like because the area code out here is 602. Yeah. So my homie, he's from Indiana. So Daytona. Oh no, you good? Yeah. So my homie's from Indiana, where it's like a big race thing and stuff, and so then like Daytona 500, which is in Florida, you know, so then they took that play on words, Daytona 602 type thing and stuff. So they're going to be throwing like a big like concert around my homie Stoney's birthday in December, so that would be probably the next thing I do.
Okay. Man. Well, shit. Shout out Phoenix, shout out Arizona. You got any final thoughts, any shout outs, last minute things you want to speak on? Or?
Yeah, bro. So I was telling you I did a show in Austin.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
The YouTube.
Yeah, it was a YouTube Presents showcase, man. So yeah, so I was going to a music conference from CD Baby, which is a distro site, and they were just like, yeah, submit, you know, your forms and everything, your music, and then if you're selected, we'll select you. And then literally got the that was like back in May when I applied, and then like August they finally hit me up and was like, yeah, we want you to come out, perform and everything. So got to do a 15-minute set out in Austin. That's how the Love Interest song even came about, because
did you make it out there, or?
I made it like 2 weeks before I went out there and stuff, because I was just like, I want to show people like all my different, you know, variety of music and stuff.
Yeah.
And I didn't really have a pop track ish, you know, so I was like, oh, let me make that. So that was fun, man, because like the dude who did like the backing for like the music that says like Lost Flyer on the back and stuff like that, the visual, he had put like a QR code with my link and everything, and then, like as soon as I got off the stage, like I looked at my phone, I had like 15 new followers and stuff on Instagram. I think I gained like 20 followers on Spotify, so it was a cool thing. It always feels good
when like some organic growth like that, even if it's just little bits and pieces at a time.
Right,
like,
you know, that's the thing with music. You gotta, like, the small things is important, you know. It's always building, because you never know who you're running into. Right. You never know who they're gonna tell. You never know, that might be a fan for life, you know. So, you know, never look at, even if you go to a show, one thing that I guess I'll leave everybody with, if you do a show, even if there's like 3 people there, rock the stage for those 3 people. Because you never know who one of those people could be. Yeah,
they could buy, say you come out merch in the coming years, they could be the 3 people that buy a shirt off you, $20.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go. It's bigger than the stream. Yeah, because I was reading an article where this dude was like, it was like a South by Southwest thing, and this band, they were performing, but they only had like 30 people show up, I guess, to their set, and they got mad. They was like, you know, talking stuff to like the people that were like, the audio guys, like they were just like, dang, not too many people showed up, whatever. But one of the South by Southwest official people had sent an A&R to go check them out, and they were in the crowd, and they were very interested in them. And then because they pulled that tantrum, they ended up not getting signed, or at least even looked at because of that. So you just never know who's gonna be in the crowd.
No, that's real, man.
Yeah,
that's some good advice, man. Your net worth is your net worth, man.
Exactly.
Connections, just I can't even explain how many doors I've got into just from knowing someone or investing in this connection or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if it don't pay off right up front, that shit'll come back on the back end, you know what I'm saying? But it's a music business, man. That's some real good advice.
Exactly, don't be afraid to network.
Hell yeah, man. Where can people find you on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all that, man?
So on IG, LOSTFLYER, Lost Flyer. Twitter is lost_flyer. What else? I got Spotify. Check me out on Spotify. 2 songs went crazy, over like 80,000 streams this year. YouTube, I got music videos, got more music videos coming out, so subscribe to that as well. But yeah, just hit me up. I'm always looking to feature on stuff. I call myself the hook guy, so you need a hook, you know, hit me up, man.
Okay, man. For the people in Denver, wherever, Chicago, wherever they're watching from, because I got a lot of Illinois interviews. People watching from there too, Colorado, Arizona, wherever they watching from, man. What's the first song they should go check out for this interview?
The first song, I would say Black Widow, man, because it's very unique. You know, it's very unique. It's like, it's a New York drill beat, but I do R&B with it. And I feel like that was the first song where I really got the singing down. That's really where I was like, dang, okay. You know, because it was funny because I was watching your review that you sent to me. I was like, dang, this is a good song. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't really listened to it that often, but, you know, it's been a while. But I was just like, okay. I was like, this is a song.
You see where I was coming from.
Yeah, I was like, yo, this is a vibe. So, yeah, definitely check out Black Widow.
Alright, bet, man. Make sure y'all go follow Fly. All links will be in the description. Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, all that, man. Links be in the description. Make sure you go stream Black Widow. Spotify, like I said, all links will be in the description. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Comment down below who you want to see next in the Mile High Minute. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell button to stay notified when all the latest news drops. Make sure y'all go follow Mile High Minute on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube.
Go follow it, bro.
Links.
A lot of good artists on there.
Hell yeah, I appreciate it. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, can I get a shout out for Mile High Minute one time?
Yeah, man. Hey, you're watching Mile High Minute. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for having me.
Hell yeah, I appreciate you for coming on.
Yes, sir.
Man, shout out Phoenix, shout out Arizona, shout out Denver, Colorado, Chicago, Illinois.
Let's fly.
Hell yeah, man. Mile High Minute, #1 podcast in the universe. We out.